A South Lubbock family hasn't even lived at their apartment complex for 2 full weeks, but an honest mistake led to a stolen car.
And it actually could have been much worse. KLBK's Jaxie Pigeon is here to explain.
Matt, Terry, Jamie Bowers says after a night out Saturday, she went to bed around 2 in the morning. But sometime between falling asleep and her son going outside around 8:30 Sunday morning, her car was gone.
My son went outside to get something from his dinner the evening before out of the car, and he came back and told me it was gone. And I said, "What is gone?" He said, "The whole car." I was like, oh my gosh.
Jamie Bowers' vehicle had been stolen. She was out to dinner to celebrate her son's birthday Saturday night. When she got home, she says she was carrying in a bunch of items from her car.
Coming in from dinner, I must have dropped my bag that has all of my keys in it somewhere in the street. Whenever I came out Sunday morning, it was gone. The whole car was gone.
Bowers immediately called LPD around 8:30 in the morning on Sunday. She tells me officers showed up to her apartment near 76th Street and Elgin Avenue 12 minutes later. Bowers and her son moved to this apartment less than a week ago. She says there were a lot of items in the car from the move.
So there was a lot of home items, a lot of personal things that we have just been moving. It was my first weekend off since I moved in, and so my car was loaded down with stuff that I just wasn't going to ask my child to help me unload on his birthday.
About an hour after her initial call to LPD, police found her car a few blocks over near 76th Street and Waco Avenue. Police tell us several people were found in her car. They all took off running, but on Monday, 18-year-old Gerald Johnson was taken into custody and charged with unauthorized use of a motor vehicle and evading arrest. He's since bonded out of jail. Bowers took to Facebook in hopes of finding the parents of the 6 kids accused of stealing her car. To her surprise, one of the mothers reached out. She apologized to Bowers and confessed she had some of her items at her home.
I got a message first thing this morning from the other mom letting me know that she feels like she had found some of my items in her son's bedroom. I went over to her house. We had a very, very cordial interaction. You know, she apologized and I was able to get some of my stuff back.
Bowers says she has no hard feelings. She just wants the young people accused of stealing her car to understand how their actions affect others.
It's never easy to admit that your kid failed, and especially to that magnitude. Her kids were the ones driving my car. And that vulnerability and the risk that you take, putting yourself out there just to let me know, like, hey, I see you need help. I'm trying to help you. This is all I can do to help you in this situation. You know, knowing that you're willing to do that says a lot to me.
Bowers says she is thankful that one of the mothers of the kids who were accused of stealing her car returned her son's backpack ahead of his college midterms this week. She has not been able to get her car back yet, but tells me it's currently at the Lubbock Wrecker.